Were lenticulars doomed from the start? Was there any hope for them, really? Cars with eyes that were supposed to move and change, but really looked ugly, usually having 4 eyes. I only own 2 of them. And I have plans to get more in the future, but I only like getting cars that weren't released non-lenticular. My cars like Paint Mask McQueen, for example. There's a really cool version of McQueen, only released as a lenticular. J Limo, he's really expensive, but I got him cheap lenticular, so I picked him up. So guys, welcome back to yet another video and another discussion. This was suggested by TWR Reviews and More, great friend of mine. Thank you so much for your suggestion, as always. So yeah, let's get started with the discussion, guys. Now, a lot of people don't like lenticulars, and if you do, then good for you, because I don't know how to feel about them. I like the cars, I just don't like the eyes. And in my opinion, some lenticulars have expressions that are a bit better than their real ones. Like, for example, Dinoco Chick Hicks's face is a bit more movie accurate, or other things like that. But then they have the true expressions. Lenticulars came around in 2009, and by 2010, nearly every car other than Cars, Tunes, and Final Lap were lenticular. Lenticulars were supposed to be the new big thing, and if they'd caught on, they'd probably still be used today. Heck, they probably would have phased out non-lenticulars, or fixed eye variants, as we now call them. But luckily, lenticulars weren't that good. I don't know what made them stop producing lenticulars, but really, in my opinion, they were kind of doomed from the start. Just cars that really did not look that good. And the sad thing is, a bunch of cars to this day have only been released as lenticulars. Like, again, Paint Mask McQueen, Mater with Hood, and another amazing car, only released as a lenticular. And then Cars 2 came around, and luckily everyone went back to fixed eyes. It seemed like we'd be safe from lenticulars for 2 years, until 2013, when, for a special edition series, a few lenticulars were re-released. I wonder how collectors felt at that time, because I wasn't like an intense collector. Heck, I didn't know about the lenticulars, but I never bought lenticulars at the time they were out, because I was losing interest in cars at that age, and also, I really didn't like them. And I kind of softened up to the idea of lenticulars, but I'm just wondering what collectors felt like. Like, oh yeah, no lenticulars in 2011 or 2012. 2013's going smoothly until finally a batch of lenticulars releases. I wonder if they were concerned about that. Luckily, though, it just ended up being like a wave of re-releases, special edition thing. Then, the next year, in 2014, the lenticulars were once again brought back as like a holiday special thing. And we haven't heard from them since. It's nice to know that lenticulars as a line died out. They never were that popular, and now to this day we're still awaiting some cars to be re-released non-lenticular. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on lenticulars, and it's how I feel about the whole issue of lenticular cars. I think they look bad, but some of them have nice expressions. Like, look at this. That's a really good McQueen face. That's a good McQueen face. But wasted on lenticulars. If only the cars released in 2010 had faces this good. Really, it seems like lenticulars were supposed to be a step up. Better faces in some cases. But they ended up they were supposed to be like the next line in the evolution, the next generation cars diecasts. I'm sorry for that bad reference, bad pun, but they never got picked up off the ground. And such a gimmicky diecast was never really released again. Cars after this were never released, like Cars actual diecasts were never released like this with such a crazy feature. Yeah, we have plastic ones like Wheel Action Drivers or Splash Racers, but metal cars with weird features have never really appeared again, except for those few that have play features, like Precision Series Red or some of the planes. So yeah, anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think about lenticulars in the comments, and if you have any discussion topics for the future, love to hear them. My next episode is going to be another suggested one all about splash racers and how they've really become another instance of peg warmers. Anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye now.